no longer make any New Year's resolution, and if you are anything like me, you shouldn't either. I love every opportunity for a new beginning. Sundays are for meal prepping and planning the rest of the week. Every month I like to set my intention for the next 31 days. Every birthday I see it also as an opportunity for a fresh start, and New Year of course is another chance to start over. With that said, I feel as though we have this pressure from society or social media or ourselves to have this huge list of things, aka New Year's resolution, by the end of December or New Year's. And in reality, half of us are near already by the time January 1st come by, and we start getting discouraged by the first or 2 weeks of January. The study shows that 88% of people who set New Year's resolution fail in the first 2 weeks.
What are you saying?
If you're here watching this video, you probably have been exposed to this term. I didn't come up with it, but instead of New Year's resolution or resolution in general, I like to think about it intentionally. So I use the word intention. It takes the pressure away from a new year, new me, in reinventing yourself. If you know me personally, you know I'm a planner. I love to plan ahead, schedule things. It just helps me stay organized, focused, and prioritize what things need to get done first. If I don't write it down, I'm gonna forget about it, and it's just gonna drive me nuts, and I'm not gonna feel good about myself. This year, I decided to take it easier and give myself some grace. I was busy. I moved houses over the holidays. I had a 6-year-old with me that I needed to fit, that needed to spend time with, and needed my full attention most of the time. She will only have those memories. I will only have those memories of her for that period of time, and it's just gonna grow up. The time is just too short to hyper focus on things that needs to get done. I have not yet sat down and written my intentions for this year, and we are at the end of January, so it is okay if we haven't either. In practice, for me, that looks like this. My New Year's intention is to be happy. And I know that sounds vague, but for me, I am the happiest when I'm healthy. I am healthy when I'm not feeling bloated and with stomach pain. A lot of the times I cannot control that because, you know, hormones. I have IBS, also tested positive for lactose intolerant. Knowing this, I can make a conscious decision to what foods and nutrients to give to my body so that I can be the happiest. And at the same time, I do not plan on sticking 100% to my dietary restriction. I do believe in balance, and I refuse to give up my pizza and ice cream. Those are two of my favorite things in the entire world, and when I eat them, I am happy, though no the happiest physically. I do find some joy in doing so, especially if they are shared with somebody that I like to spend time with. Being aware of what I want to be and how I want to feel will help me make those little tough decisions that we as adults have to make on a daily basis. Aside from those little things that you want in life that cost money, I would love to go see my family more than once a year. I have my medium family in 3 different countries, which if you travel, you know it comes with a price tag. Even though I stay with them, you still have to finance your plane ticket and eating out, and just vacation in general just requires more money than I can put into a budget to make it happen. Many times throughout the years, 3 of my best friends are in 3 different states that are far from me. That also required spending money on plane ticket. Be more financially stable will help. Seeing the people that I care the most more often, and in terms of make me a happier person, I think. When it comes to health and fitness, reading a book a month, all that traditional New Year's resolution, if you will, are also there for me, but they all fall under the category of being happy. To simplify it even more, this is how I have it for me. This year, I intend to be happy. One of the things that make me happy is to fill my body with anti-inflammatory foods and nutrients, so that I'm going to meal prep every Sunday so I can have at least one meal that will not only make my tummy happy, but will help me towards my fitness goal. Before I can meal prep, I need to do groceries every Sunday morning. I'm also going to limit my takeouts to once a week. But if I do, because I do have this week that I just need to do a second takeout, and then it's gonna be a health conscious, aka nothing fried, because fried things just don't mix well with IBS. If you have brand new goals for this year, let's say you want to lose 10 pounds, which I am not a dietitian, I am not a doctor, I'm just a random girl on the internet, so take everything I say with a grain of salt. So you want to lose 10 pounds this year. Think about baby steps. What are some small changes that you can make in your diet that will not take too much effort, but that will help you lose those 10 pounds, let's say by June. Let's say you love soda and you drink 2 a day, and don't even get me started on how much sugar there is in 1 can of regular soda, because I think it's bananas, but that's for you to look it up if you haven't. Restricting yourself completely can work for some people. I still have my doubts that it does work long term, but I digress. Instead of having the 2 sodas, you can have 1 soda and then have something else replace the second one, and that can be already a huge change in one simple little thing that you can make right now that is going to help you in the long run. It's said that 10,000 steps will help you lose 1 pound a week if you stay consistent for a whole week. That's already a huge deal. Again, it's not going to take you that much effort. It's starting to just move your body with something that you naturally already are doing throughout the days, but just increasing the length will also help tremendously towards losing that weight. And it's, again, something obtainable. That's what we want here. You want something that you'll be able to stick to it and not give up within weeks. If you're not able to walk most days because of the weather conditions, it is funny hearing people here in Nashville complaining about what 40, 50 degrees Fahrenheit because they think it's cold. And I'm like, it's 40 degrees. It's a nice weather to go out for a hike. If you are financially able to do so, there are a lot of affordable options to get treadmill on Amazon. Facebook Marketplace, not a sponsor, but I've gotten a lot of my things from there. A lot of people are just trying to get rid of things that are in excellent condition for a really good price, so I would check that out. When you start seeing changes in the way you feel and then you look, it will then make you want to do more and see how much more your body can do and how you can continue to improve. And then you can take up bigger steps like joining a fitness class a couple times a week, or if you're feeling brave enough, you can go to a gym and do workouts. It doesn't have to be all week. Again, we are shooting for obtainable little things that we can do on a daily basis. So if that means just going to the gym once a week for the first 4 weeks, you at least make it into the gym. So that's a huge win in my books. I personally like fitness classes because I like to be told what to do in that regard. I've done personal training before, and so it's not in my budget right now. So if it was, I would love to do that because I just love having somebody come and tell me what to do and help me with my form and movements that I used to make in my 20s. My back is like, who you think you are? Aside from having somebody who's telling you what to do, I have introvert, have extrovert, so I do recharge by being home alone and or with small groups of people. Sometimes I do feel I need that social aspect. You moving your body and you are interacting with other people. I love my classes. I like Pilates, bar, and yoga. I do like Zumba, but I prefer to go to a nightclub and actually dance with friends.
It was a teenage wedding and the old folks wished them well.
Just doing a class, but there are tons of other classes options that you can join. They can be intimidating at first, especially if you are an introverted person more than you are an extrovert, or if you are just an introvert period. With everything in life, it's gonna take you some getting out of your comfort zone and pushing boundaries a little bit, but I think they are worth it. We're all different, working at a different rate, and maybe you are the type of person that by January 1st you're already on a membership at a gym, you track your macros. By March you're nice and fit and hot AF. I am not that person. I am more of a slow and steady. Knowing that about me, I like to set my goals and intentions accordingly so that way it can be sustainable and I can stick to them, which by the way, you do not have to achieve all of your goals that you set up to do at the beginning of the year. We're only human. There are so many external factors that we have zero control of. We get sick, life happens, so beautiful, but it's just so unpredictable that all you can do is your best, and your best is enough. Happy 2025. I hope that you're doing great so far. Thank you so much for watching. Listen to me blabbing for what it feels hours. I would love to know down below what kind of content you want to see from me. I know what I like filming, but sometimes it doesn't correlate with what you want to see. So please let me know down below, and I'll see you very soon with new housing arranging, organizing content. Don't forget to like if you do like this video, subscribe if you haven't. It is the best way you can support my small channel, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye.